Hello, Msoul. Welcome to the new year. This new year, I wanted to share a new perspective on treats. In 2022, I noticed my viewers most love my riddles, the riddles that led to short recipes for edible treats. But if you are an emotional eater like me, we have to train ourselves to remember treats don't simply mean food or dessert. There are many things we can do to treat ourselves in our self-care journey. So, my next set of riddles will lead you to tangible, non-edible self-care treats that I think you or someone you know will have fun exploring. And I found just the thing to get us started. Of course, I'm going to make you work for it. I will riddle you this. I contain water, but I'm not a bottle. I can be used to make milk, but I'm not a cow. I'm white on the inside, but I'm no loaf of bread. I'm brown and hairy on the outside, with a shell, but I'm not an egg. What am I? Don't forget, if you have a recording device, write this down. The order of our answers are important. I am a liquid and can easily melt. I'm slippery and greasy, but if I catch on fire, don't throw water on me. What am I? On Valentine's Day, I'm going to run into as many restaurants as I can and shout, I knew I would find you here. How could you do this to me? Then run out. Yeah, I might actually try that. What am I? Tennis is a lot like waiting tables. The most important thing to get right is this first what? I am in the middle. Without a doctor, I have ink. With the doctor, liquids can be swallowed. Not much of a rhyme there, but what am I? I make new things by adding stuff together, whether sauces or musics or cement. What am I? I rhyme with tall and ball, and I'm the runt of the litter because I'm so... I am a discrete environment set up inside an operating system in which one or more applications may be run. And if you're not a computer geek, I'll ask it this way. I can travel by land and sea and air. What am I? And now, the reveal. Let's review the answers. In the first riddle, you contain water, you can make milk, you're white inside. It's a coconut. The liquid that can easily melt, it's greasy, but if it catches fire, don't throw water on it. That's oil. Okay, I love this idea. On Valentine's Day, running into restaurants all around town and shouting, I knew I'd find you here. What am I? Single. Please forgive me for that one. Tennis is like waiting tables. The most important thing is getting your serve right. Serve. I am in the middle. So this is spelling a word without a doctor. So I'm playing a game here. I is in the middle and ink is part of the word. So doctor, if you write doctor as DR, and then with the doctor, liquids can be swallowed, it's drink. Making new things by adding things together, sauces, music, cement, it's a mix. Rhyming with tall and ball, the runt of the litter is small. The discrete environment set up inside an operating system, it's a container. It can be sent by land, by sea, by air. So you may be thinking, Venus, what is this? The order of these answers actually is a recipe for lip balm. It's not edible, but it smells and feels really nice. So let's look at the entire message one more time in order. We need coconut oil. We need a single-serve drink mix. We need small containers. That's it. That's the entire recipe. This self-care treat is actually really fun for teens and adults, both in the exploration of the mixing process and the application. The best part is there are so few ingredients, and they can all be found in a dollar store, so you don't break the budget experimenting with this recipe. They might even actually already be somewhere in your house already. So here's what you do. You choose the flavor and the color of the drink mix. You know, the packet of powder stuff you dump in your water. And I've even seen people do this with Jell-O powder if you don't have drink mix powders. Strawberry gives you a really bright red. Fruit punch can give you undertones. Iced tea does give you some kind of lemony, brownish yellow tone. Blue raspberry has been a favorite for many teens that I know. Once you pour your packet in to a small container, just add a tiny bit of warm tap water and stir it around until you get a smooth paste or a very thick liquid. Don't use a lot of water because we know we're going to be adding coconut oil later and it will separate if there's too much water. Now in a different container, spoon out a tablespoon or so of coconut oil. You need just enough to fill the container. That's going to hold your lip balm. Now, add just a little bit of the color paste you made at a time and stir it in thoroughly before you add the next scoop until you get the shade of color you really want. And be sure that you're not leaving any clumps and make sure you stir that color paste really well so the powder gets dissolved thoroughly. Now, some people recommend heating the coconut oil, but it's not really needed as long as you stir thoroughly. It's really fun to play with the shades, and you can mix the flavors and colors together for different undertones. And if you find the desired color you want, package it right away. Put it into the little bottles or containers you found at the dollar store. And this is now your container holding your lip gloss. Every time you spoon a little bit of your finished mixture into the final container, make sure you tap it down between each scoop so that there are no air bubbles. For some people, if you're finding it hard to find tiny bottles or jars to hold your lip gloss, some people use contact lens cases. They're also found at the dollar store. Now, this may be tempting. Please don't continually taste test or eat your lip gloss. It is meant to make your lips silky smooth. The drink mix will stain clothing and skin, so be careful while you're mixing. And the lip gloss may actually be more of a stain depending on the shade that you made, especially if it's a super dark color. So just beware, it might not wipe off very easily. So maybe don't use it before an important job interview or a first date. I hope you enjoy your new non-edible treat, Msoul. You deserve a treat today. Keep taking care of yourself out there. Nothing makes me prouder. Enjoy.